Alright, greetings and salutations. My name is Comic Fire, and welcome back for more Final Fantasy Legend 2. In the last episode, we made it to the walled city of... I don't think we know what it's called. Venus's Town, Venus's City, we shall soon find out. But first things first, as you can see, I've gotten more mana for Aerie. It didn't take too long. Actually, at this point in the game, you can't fight battles in Venus's world until you talk to someone, so I had to go back to the place where we watched good old dad kick the bucket and grinded there. It didn't take too long. It maybe took like 5 battles to get like 2 or 3 mana. So before we go any further, I want to equip the giant armor onto Aerie, because check out her defense. It's 10 right now. Pretty bad, right? Boom, it's 30. Can't beat that. She's already on par now with the robots, kind of. Better than Kai. Though speaking of Kai, we're finally gonna get to see some change this episode. So what do you say we get to exploring, huh? Oh yeah, I forgot. We've already talked to her. Boy, Hattie, let me tell you, it's been a week, viewers. Sorry for missing an upload, but had a lot going on. Very busy, very tired, did not have time or energy to record. Well, this is nice. Little chapel. I say more games should, go for that, but, that would be a very 1990 thing to say. Religion is not a subject that video games shy away from. I mean, hell, look at Dragon Quest. It's pretty ominous. Does your garbage chute at work just have a bunch of ellipses? Yeah. Up we go. Give the castle here a good ol' exploring. I was gonna say, I've been playing Final Fantasy 13 recently. A little bit of exploring would feel good. Wow, who's that? Oh, that was kind of mean, but you're not wrong. He was ugly in spirit. No Magi, huh? I think I'll be the judge of that. So let's use the prism and... 17? Lady, I think you might be incorrect here. Alright, starting to think you might not have met ugly in spirit. I had a teacher who used that term, like, instead of saying mean, she would say, you're acting ugly or something, but it would just come across as her saying, like, oh, you're so ugly, and I'm like, I don't know if you could say that to a bunch of 13-year-olds, lady. That's what we do here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't think Venus is on the up and up here. I don't know if you're on the up and up either. Ah! Just got yeeted. My god. I'll say, there is some shopping we need to do, but I'm going to do it a little later in the episode because I'm broke. Because I bought a lot of good stuff. Let's say, let's look through everyone's things here. Got the laser swords, mostly giant gloves and gold stuff. Toki's pretty fast. Still got full strength going on here. Aerie didn't lose Hypno, so that's... I'd say that's good, but it's really not like it's gonna be useful or anything. Sweet. Yeah, if you try to come here before talking to Venus, they're just like, Venus says no one is allowed outside of town, blah. But now we can fight. Not that there's anything, super amazing here to fight, but, we can. That's what I like to say. We're gonna need that, because, I'd say the first real big difficulty jump is coming here. As you can just see that, Toki took like a third of his damage. Don't need the mushroom meat yet. Though we will be eating meat in this episode. We're gonna be eating a lot of meat in this episode, actually. Well, I say a lot. We're gonna be eating a hefty portion. Or 2 of them, in fact. Yeah, even with the extra mana, P-Blast isn't quite doing as much as I hoped it was. I guess I think I just had a much higher mana stat at this point in the game, the first time I played. Get a cure on Toki, because that really hurt. Yeah, just because robots don't get mana at all, we are always going to be screaming for curatives when we get hit with magic. And the downside with no mana is that curatives also don't do as much, so if we run into a boss that has AoE magical spells, that's not good for our robots. But anyway, here's this town. Oh, hey, Leon. Well, couldn't you have just taken her with you? Sure, if she loved you, she'd be willing. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. I do love this little frog. He's cute. I wish he had more to say rather than just letting you go into the inn. But what do you got, zombie boy? Sounds like a perfect place to get some magi. I don't know. This little tree looks like it should have a secret, right? But it doesn't. I'm thinking of like Final Fantasy Adventure. It is really fun how many games just got relabeled to Final Fantasy on the Game Boy. I too wounded my leg this week, though not in a disfiguring way. It just walked on it weird. I feel ya. You know, I started a new job, and then I got a better offer. So we'll see how this all pans out, but. Good way into that garbage dump, maybe. I guess if everyone's so... everyone being so obsessed with beauty, even their, you have people that act like their shit don't stink. Maybe their shit literally don't stink here. Nothing else going on in town? Just an inn? Okay. I'm gonna say, we're not really hurting for new equipment, so... we can just, go on from here. I was gonna say, we got single targeting damage pretty down pat, and between Kai and Eri, we've got multi-damage done. We got magical damage covered pretty well. We got the grenade, so we can pretty much always hit hard. We're pretty well set. It's a good balanced team, I found, that, we can pretty much handle anything that comes our way. If we run into someone that's immune to magic, we've got two robots hitting, like, gangbusters. Wow, that's a huge HP boost. 302. She's gonna need it. Though I don't know, now with her defense stat so high, she can handle herself pretty well. Alright, into the sewers we go. I sure hope the meat we want isn't down here, because that would be gross. Hey, a speed potion. Nope. Went down a little too farther. We will give that to Eri, because she is the only one that can drink it. What does that leave her with now? She's up to 22 agility. Not bad. I was gonna say, as long as we keep Gar a little slower, Eri should pretty much always at least get one turn in. Got some baby dragons, though. He kind of just looks like a full-on dragon. I'm not sure if that's the same sprites as, because a lot of the bosses from the first game have their sprites reused, and I'm not sure if that is the same sprite as one of the major bosses in Final Fantasy Legend 1. Onitobake meat. Nice! Ares mana up. Let's save a state real quick. Do not want to lose that if I can avoid it. Hornets. We got a new, we got a Chocobo recolor here. Thunder. I wonder if that means they're immune to this thunder. No? Wow. Hornets don't make honey. I don't think. I don't know, I took out a hornet's nest from my window recently. I say recently, it was last summer, but in the past year, I took out a hornet's nest. And it didn't have any honey. Though I sprayed it with a chemical, so I might have just destroyed it. Don't quote me on that, viewers, I have no clue. Any need for curatives? Might as well. Because we're about to lose Kai here. Kind of. So we might as well just burn all of our curatives while we have them. What do we got? We got a Sai knife. I don't think that's actually going to be too useful for anyone. I might give it to Eri just so she has a single targeting attack. Oh, what are you? Hermit, huh? I'm sure we can annihilate you pretty easily. Especially with that thunder. Ooh. Hey, we've got time to get a P-Blast in. Not bad. Tempting, but ooh, nice. We get the key. The key to what? The key to my heart, of course. We're married now, viewers. Please treat me right. There's P-Blast and Thunder. Yeah, 516. That's gonna be great. See, that's what I'm more talking about. Ooh, a gold shield. Not bad. It's probably just gonna end up selling it. Like, our money's flying up. We're really not gonna have to worry about money. We're kind of getting to the point where money stops being as much of an issue. Where, like, if you really need it, you are never more than, like, 5 minutes away from getting anything your little heart desires. I don't think you could do that in later Saga games, from what I've come to understand. Like, it's like every encounter you get in just makes them harder and harder. I don't know. This is really the latest Saga game I've ever... Schaefer, huh? The latest Saga game I've played, so... Not sure, what the hap is. I don't steal my GP. Oh, it's not horrible. It's not like fucking Maka Beam or Wastrel Beam. Jesus, man. Money was already hard enough to come across an SMC4, and then you get hit with a Wastrel Beam and just fucking lose almost all of it. Or getting confused in Digital Devil Saga, and your character just, like, throws all of their money on the ground. That's not actually what I meant to do. Been a long time since I've done the Digital Devil Saga stuff. Kind of forgot. Ooh, man up. Nice. Open! Wonderful. This is the room. First off, we get speed, power, and mana magi. And so most importantly, we've got this. Monster in a box! So right there, we got Mephisto and Phantom, and these are strong enemies, but they're also very high level, which means their meat is good. So, assuming that we can survive the encounter here... I mean, nothing's gonna be able to take a laser sword, but, ooh, that's not good. Yeah, see, they can even take a bazooka to the dome. Spooky. Oh, no, Kai went down. Jesus. Alright, let's see if we get what we want. Yes! We get Phantom's meat. So this, we're... Ooh, I wonder if she can if she's stunned. No, we can't, so that was entirely pointless. Shoot, that's bad. I cancel that. No, Air didn't get anything. Alright, so I'm going to reload and try that again, and we're going to keep going until we get a round where Kai is alive, and she can eat the Phantom's meat. Let's go again. Alright, we got a round where Kai survived, so Kai is going to eat this and become a Hermit Crab. Which, it's not particularly good. First off, look at that HP, and that defense, and that mana, wow. But, we're not going to keep Kai as this for very long. So... Oh, I've got X-Cures. Might as well use them. This is kind of the only place we're going to be able to use them. Alright, so we're going to run that fight again. Ooh, Air is mana up with that one, not bad. Another mana up, nice, but, got the wrong meat there, so... Yes! Okay, we got another Phantom meat, so we're going to feed that one to Kai again. And Hermit changed to Fairy. So now we can check out the brand new Kai who's back to being a Fairy. First off, 51 mana. 49 agility. I mean, those are... They're not necessarily endgame stats, but they could feasibly carry us through, like, pretty much the rest of the game. Plus now we have, in addition to Thunder, we've got Ice, which is more useful. We've got Cure back. So it's basically just a flat upgrade. We're going to keep going with this upgrade path, basically. because fairies are pretty damn great. They're fast, they hit like a Mack truck. And really, they just keep being useful. There are going to be parts where we diverge from the path and kind of stay off it for a little bit, so it's not like we're just going to exclusively be fairies, but, you know. When they're this useful, you don't complain. The only downside is that, that sure ate up a lot of our juice, huh? Kai goes for that. Yeah, you see there, the beetle type is weak to ice, and with 422 damage, not bad. Well, for striking first, I don't want to be rude. Yeah, so again, Kai's kind of back to being a little too good to use. That's kind of going to be the issue here, is that, I can't really use Kai to the best of her ability because I'm trying so hard to ensure that Aerie can get turns in. I'm just going to split from this. But that's kind of the issue with, or the play with humans and mutants, is that, let's see, Thunder, Ice, and Defense. Shitload of Magi here. If I'm not mistaken, this is like the exact same enemy scenario. Yeah, Mephistos and Phantoms. You can grind up your mana here if you want. But, you know, we can always just come back. Because, Aerie's natural supply is a little hurt. So we'll just continue on. There's not much more to the sewers anyway. If we, like I said, I don't think it gets locked out. So by the time we finish with this world, we really can't just come back and do whatever we damn well please. We got one more P-Blast, we might as well use it. And I'll hit the P-Worms with Thunder. Psychic Worm, huh? See, due to my hyperfixation, I love to associate things with, like, Pokemon types. So I'm trying to imagine what, like, a Psychic Worm would be. Would you make it Psychic and Ground, or Psychic and Bug? Because, like, what do you count worms as? Are they bugs, or are they, like, a little burrowing creature? Because they're not really bugs, but then, like, the Dragon Quest games, like, they classify them in the bug family, if I'm not mistaken. Like, the Dragon Quest monsters, like, they go in the bug family. Because I guess it's, like, the closest thing, because what else do you call them? It's kind of like how, like, mushrooms aren't really plant or animal, but, like, something in between. Like, what is a worm, really? I imagine, you know, I could look this up in a heartbeat and find out. But, I won't. I'm in the middle of recording. You get my incessant rambling, and you like it. Boy, I'd love to give her the giant helm. Man, I guess I could get... The issue is I don't know if I get rid of Hypnos just to put the giant's helm on, I don't know if I end up at risk of losing P-Blast. I'm not going to get rid of Warning, because I checked it ahead, and the game sure loves throwing ambushes at you more in the next couple worlds. So I'm going to play it very conservatively and avoid that. Because if they do get an ambush, it completely ignores surprise. Wonderful. Alright, let's go heal, because that tapped me dry. But before we go on... You two got anything new to say? Oh, man. Oh no, what's happening here? By Jove, it's an undervolcano! Or another volcano, even an undervolcano, jeez. Yeah, sorry if I'm going a little fast here. It's either so fast or so slow. You know, you can pause and advance frame by frame. You're, I trust you. You're smart people. I wonder if Venus has anything to say about that marriage now. Venus? Why do you force marriage? Forced marriage isn't beautiful. Do you think she just didn't know? I think she'd acknowledge, like, if we realized that we had 6 of her Magi, but maybe she just can't tell. I certainly couldn't. But then again, I'm not a god. Actually, I would be able to tell. I would open up my thing and see that it says 42 Magi instead of 48. Like I said, we're starting to get pretty close. We've almost, like, we're 2/3 of the way, basically, to all 77 Magi. Alright, so I skipped ahead, and, you know, let's get here. Heal up our juice, and move on from there. Ooh, there was something I wanted, but I'm just gonna have to try to remember it. Huh. Poor guy. Cucked. By the goddess of love, no less. That's gotta suck. Small group, not too worried. Small group, not too worried. I said that before I even saw the group size. Alright, into the volcano! Small. Actually, that's a pretty big group, but... You know, you're starting to see, like, the pinch of relying on the Magi, entirely relying on Magi abilities for your mutants. Oh. Or rather, their mutated innate abilities. Just walk through lava, it's fine. I was gonna say, it's like we're... Hawk, huh? You figure, like, a mutant would be, like, immune to, like, heat, but, like, robots, you know. There's only so much heat-proofing you can do. Ow? I was gonna say we're starting to get to the point where P-Blast is one-shotting groups, but hey! I'll take that. 3 warriors. That's not enough warriors. Give them the fire. Say, like, at this point, like I said, like, money comes along so quick that at this point, yeah, you can afford to, like, start buying, like, tomes and making sure your mutant is, that warrior did not have any meat. It was literally all skin and bones. That's okay, I'll actually skip this one. You can start buying tomes to your humans and mutants now. You will make it back long before you will make that money back long before you finish that tome. I'm glad that the volcanoes have healing pools. That's a fun little thing. You know, in real life, volcanoes also have healing pools. Why don't my emulator's glitching out like that? I do think it's fun, like, they go through all the trouble of making, like, one volcano tile set, and they're like, I mean, well, we already made it, we might as well use it again. I'm trying to remember if there's more treasure. Yeah, no, there's no treasure in the rest of those lava fields. Just big enough that you'd be exploring just to kind of get yourself hurt. So, you know, don't worry about it too much. Another healing pool would be nice. Yeah, I think having Toki with just the grenade launcher is good. Because with how fast he is, it'll soften things up, so even if Eri can't finish things off with P-Blast necessarily, they're definitely going down. Especially when it's just like groups like this. Because otherwise I would just use Bazooka and then Eri wouldn't get anything. Not that she got anything even this time, but yeah, like one fight, and that was basically half of what a fire tome was, so even if you were spamming them, you know, you'd make it back pretty quick. See, early on it's spooky, but like, this game really does take care of you. Like, later Saga games kind of feel like they expect you to like fuck up like 10 hours deep and then be happy starting again. Like, I heard that's apparently, like, a big thing in Romancing Saga 3. Or, like, Minstrel Song. Like, I've heard, Trial and Error is, like, a big thing there. But this game, it's really pretty fair, honestly. It's a little fakakid, but, like, you pick it up pretty quick. It ain't bullshit, it don't lie to you. It's kind of like, you know, a caring grandfather. He's stern enough to lead you in the right direction. But he's not gonna coddle you, you know? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Magic for Eri, which puts her up to, with all those gains, 28 mana. Nice. Of course, I gotta find out what that is. I'm gonna go entirely by memory and say it's another elixir, but let's find out. If we can make it there without another random encounter. Can we do it? We did! Oh, it's a flame sword. Nice. I think that one's actually a pretty decent upgrade for Gar. Let me see. Yeah, if we drop the axe and equip him with flame, his strength goes from 44 to 56! Wow! We never have to use it, because it does follow, like, the whole, like, elemental thing of it is a fire weapon, so if something's immune to fire, it's a useless weapon. But, we should be able to hit, like, those champinos or whatever. Champignons, probably. Of course, now we're not going to be able to do that, but... Oh, I should have used P-Blast. I'm not gonna rush too hard here. I'm fine with Kai using her Thunder Charges. We get a Sleep Tome. Nice. Not something I'm ever gonna use, but hey, money's money. I do want to see the Flame Tome, or the Flame Sword in action, so let's cure up Toki. Yeah, the Ogres are good, but they'll all get wiped by P-Blast. But so will the Tricera. Oh no, the Triceras are alive! For 666! Wow! Just imagine if they were, like, weak to that, huh? Not bad. Yeah, I think we're gonna be pretty solid, actually. See, we get a fire gun, gonna sell that. Oh, we're out of space. You know what, I'm just gonna drop the whip. We really don't need it. And a mage staff. I think that, like, casts, like, I think it might even be a fire-based thing. But I don't know if it'll give Eri, a chance to gain mana if she uses it. I didn't get to see what the new enemy was named. Might have just been a commando. We did fight one of those back at the Guardian space. Are there any treasures for me for going across the wrong way? I don't know if it's a total full heal. Like, I know, like, some... Or, like, some games, like, it gives you, like, most of it, and if you just talk to it again, it gives you more. So I don't know why it just doesn't make it a full heal, but... I'm trying to think of a game where it does that, but I don't remember. Mercenary, gotcha. I think one of the Final Fantasies does it. I think a few of the Final Fantasies do it, actually. Manticore and a Piss Flower. That would obviously be Psychic and Grass, right? You know, giving things Pokemon type... God damn it, I've done it again. Giving things Pokemon types is just my... I'm not gonna say love language, but... It is definitely my, my cross to bear. It is the way I interact with the world. Alright, Toki, you're at 52 defense, you're at 42. Is there anything I can... this might be better for him than the Giant. Let's see. Flame Shield, 42 defense. It's about equal. I might be able to sell the Flame Shield for more, then. It's not like it super matters. We will continue on. We'll also just keep running, because these are kind of awkward groups. I think we're getting close to the end, though. Yeah, here we go. We get Fire Magi, Poison Magi, and Power Magi. Ow? Well, shit. Out the top we go. For some reason, I thought there was a cave entrance here, but, I might just be insane. Well, let's head back to that town and heal up real quick. Alright, and we're back in town. Leon doesn't appear to be there, which makes sense. Maybe he just doesn't want to see us. He's embarrassed. Yeah, look at that 42,000 Magi. Or gold, even. 42,000 Magi, can you imagine? Well, enough to build as many gods as we want. Nothing new here? Figured they would have said something. What about you? Alright, yeah, I guess this town's not got much going on in it. Oh well. But before, while we head into Venus's city... In fact, I'll meet you there real quick. Alright, we're back in town. Thought you might have more to say. I don't know why I keep getting shocked by that. Oh no! We better stop that! Well, not right now, of course. I've got shopping to do. Sorry, Flora, you can hold off a little longer, right? Alright, well, first off, I have things to sell. Alright, we don't need these X-Cures. They're just gonna take up space. We don't need the key anymore. It's fine. You can sell gold shields. They're not as good. You can sell kicks. Want to keep the elixirs. Cure? No. Giant's glove. Don't really need that anymore. Sleep. Don't need that anymore. Fire gun. Never needed that. Alright, and now we have so much goddamn money I'll probably never be able to spend it all. So let's spend it. Except not here, because it's not what we need. There might be more to the left. It's harder to tell in Venus's city just because, you know, it doesn't tell you what things are here. Sci-fi coin, nope. It might be on the other side of town. Here? Grab. Yes! We want a heal staff! We really want a heal staff, holy shit. Alright, so we'll give that to Aerie. So for now, we're going to scrap fire because, he's really not going to be able to use it here. One heal staff. So the boss coming up is similar to Ashura in that she is going to be immune to elemental damage. So Aerie and Kai are mostly just exclusively here to throw cures out. I actually don't think immunity to elemental is going to be too important later on, so... But even if it was, I mean... Kai and Toki and Twiska are powerhouses at this point. He's just gonna make me walk all the way across town. If Venus put him here, she knew what he was doing. What she was doing, even. God, I'm like fucking machine translation that can't get their damn pronouns straight. Okay, so before we go on, I am going to drop a state, because this boss coming up is going to be very difficult. Make sure everyone is where they need to be. Alright, let's jam! Yeah, sure, why not? We'll take this first pew, and everyone. Oh, hey! This, tune playing right now is the, like, title screen music from Final Fantasy Legend 1. Wow, that's a fun little callback. Oh, Venus. Oh, jeez. Now, Keth. Aura, aura, aura! Enjoy this little tune, viewers. We won't get to hear it for a very long time. Oh, so she really had no idea. Oh, Leon. Aw. Oh, damn, she actually did it. I forgot about that. Alright, we've got to crash this wedding. Oh, all the guests went away. Talk to him and we get a power magi. Actually, I forget how I have my Magi set up. Let's see, Toki's got all the speed, Gar's got the power. Yeah, everyone's really as good as they're gonna get. Maybe giving one of the characters Flame would be a good idea, but... So we can walk out and heal if we want, so we'll drop another state, and let's fight Venus! Ooh! Oh, sweet! Strike first! Nice! Alright, we're gonna kick her ass. Go for a Flame Sword. I actually don't know if P-Blast counts as one of the things that she's can't handle, so, we'll rapidly see. Oh! Sleep works! Ah! Oh, P-Blast does circumvent it, okay. So she isn't completely useless here. I'm going to get a heal going just in case. Ooh, that's not good. I mean, fortunately it didn't work, but... See, that's the joy of the heal staff. Total... boy, I wish that... Oh, you know what? It's because she's immune to flame. I wasn't thinking. See, look at that. It already cost me. So all that's gonna miss. Everyone's fully cured, so I guess trying to proc sleep over and over again might be the move. You know, I sat here and... Oh, of course, maybe... I don't know why Gar's missing constantly. I don't think the gold one has any elemental affinity. Ah, well, I hyped up that fight a lot. I lost Hypnos and acquired a second warning. Okay. Get power, speed, mana, fire, ice, thunder, poison, and Aegis! Wow! Aw. Oh, he wasn't a bad guy. He just got cocky. Aw. Aw. And they all lived happily ever after. Yeah, I kind of hyped up Venus there and kind of kicked her shit in really hard there, but she can be very difficult. She has very strong moves. If she actually did get some fire attacks going, they might have even one-shot or at least severely injured Toki and Gar. She can use the whip to wind the whip on your characters. If a race hits, or if... Yeah, if a race hits, that character just straight up dies. That's it. So, let's take a look at... How many Magi are left in this world? 0! And the joy of the Aegis Magi is that if you equip it and use it, I think it just makes you... It basically confers, like, Ashura and Venus's, like, immunities onto you. Like, you get O damage, like, O affinity, or status and everything. Just basically, at least once per battle, you can become damn near invincible. Really looks like everyone in town dipped, huh? Oh well. Let's see how everyone else is doing. Your guide Venus is dead. Alright, I'm gonna rush to that town real quick. Alright, how's things doing in town here? Though it all looks pretty empty here as well. Did everyone just vanish? No, there you are. I knew I'd find you. Really nothing to say, huh? Even after defeating Venus. Okay, well, back to, how are we doing on charges for everything? Yeah, total full heal. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to meet you back at the, World Tree, I guess. No encounters. Can't beat that. It looks like we're done with Venus's world. Yeah, Venus is supposed to be a huge difficulty jump, but it really just goes to show if you, go in with good... If you use the tools you have, they're there to be used. I like when games do that, when status effects are actually useful. I get why they're not always useful, because I did just shut down one of the harder bosses in the game, but... You know, it's either that or just have a tool and have it just be completely useless, which is dumb. I don't like that. Alright. So, what could be what awaits us in this new world? What really could possibly wait after we've taken down not one, but two gods? Is Apollo going to become a threat in the future? Find out next time in Let's Play Final Fantasy Legend 2. See you guys then!